right there in the church. See, and you look up at the top, on the left, at this stained glass. You see the wings to the side. See, they try to put the symbolism in there, but those are the wings of the sun. That's a winged sun dish right there. And then you see the stella. You see how when the Africans carve, certain information on stela, which is a stone slab. Only here is glass. Okay, so that right there is African symbolism. Let me move on. Pay attention. This is a stela right here. Now, look at that Pharaoh. Look at that brother to the right. You see that? I see that. You see that cup in his hand?
Right.
See the sun above it?
Right.
Check that out, bro. Take your time and look at it. Take your time and look at it. See? It's they've been stealing so long, family. The African is the original. See, this motherfucker got blood in the goddamn cup. Got blood in the goddamn cup. Look at it right there. That's vampirism, nigga. You don't understand? That's why fucking Adam and Eve ran about the goddamn Garden of Eden. They were vampires. And you got the goddamn blood in the goddamn cup. You know who blood in the cup? Your blood, nigga. That's your blood you drinking. They drinking your motherfucking blood. Uncle Tom is not a game. They was eating African flesh and they were drinking African blood. See, y'all don't want to tell the truth of the wickedry of the white people. They was eating African flesh, cooking niggas, eating them and drinking their blood, eating their organs, and still doing it today. You niggas ain't nothing but fucking science experiment. Y'all niggas is cattle. Fucking cows and chickens and goats and shit. Nigga, and they go out there and get them a nigga, chop his ass up, drain his ass of his goddamn blood, drink him and eat it. So again, showing you that the S-O-N is the S-U-N, and you see the blood, which is the crown of the sun, which is the crown of African people, is the thorns of the white man. It's a crown of thorns for the white man, and that's the death of the white race on the solar cross. Let's keep it moving. Okay? So you talking about communion now. You talking about communion. So you going back to Dionysus with the cup, who was also the god of wine, which Jesus turned what? Water to wine. He's also a form of Dionysus. Go get the 16 crucified saviors. Go get John G. Jackson, Christianity Before Christ. Go get I don't want to keep calling, I call them two out. I don't want to call the mother crackers out. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that. Them two books right there, Christianity Before Christ, 16 Crucified Saviors by Kersey Graves. You go get them two books right there, and it'll open you up to all of the Christ figures that been rehashed, all coming first from the original African Christ. I'm sick of you niggas. Keep it moving. The faces of SERAPIS. Look at Moses. See how they keep it 100? See how they keep it real with each other? Prophet. Every white prophet and every white deity is only a rehash of SERAPIS. That's all it is. Look at Jesus. Is that your Jesus? Is that your good Jesus? Is that your sweet? I like what the sister called him. Oh, my sweet Jesus. Well, I'm going to show you why that bitch sweet. He's sweet. I'm going to get to that next. I'm going to get to that next why he's sweet. You see, you can look at the one to the right. They're already working. Look, this motherfucker got rolled. He supposed to be in Israel. And this bitch got rosy cheeks. Oh my God. Oh my God. That bitch to be in motherfucking intensive care. If that cracker with that, oh my God, that cracker would be in intensive care, man. What the fuck is wrong with you, Negro? The many faces of SERAPIS. Would you please listen to me? You look at this cracker to the right. Now look to the cracker, which is John Lennon. a fucking homosexual cracker, would you please, Negro, fucking homosexual off of your fucking wall and off of your motherfucking dining room table? Would you please, Negro, take this homosexual up off of your wall? Look at him. So early Romans were already having communion with the worship of SERAPIS. That's why the cup is on his head. That's why the cup is on his head. You're looking again to the left. That's ASAR. That's Osiris as the sun. What's happening? He's resurrecting. The sun is rising. This is Osiris at the dawn, when the sun is first coming above the horizon. Okay, you see the horn? You see the ram horn, the canoe on his head? See, the ram was sacred to Amen. See, and he was also sacred to Canoe. This is when the Ram of God, what? Became the Lamb of God. What did I say? I say when the Ram of God became the Lamb of God. See, this is Zeus Amon. This is the, and so to hide it, they changed the ram to the lamb. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame, family. Let me keep it moving right there. Amen. You see Amen right there on the right? As the ram, you see Amen right up under there. That's the ram is sacred to Amen. And when they came into Africa, they raped that spiritual science. When I was talking about Dionysus with the grapes, you see right there, that's Jesus with the grapes. See, so Jesus is also Dionysus or Bacchus, wine and food. See, Bacchus is the Greek. Dionysus might be the Roman version. You know how they be having the two different. You got Jupiter, Zeus. It's all the same guy. So you see Dionysus to the right, which is the deity. He got the grapes in his hair, and his wine. And you have Jesus, what? Turning water to wine as a wine deity. Look at me, family, when I'm talking to you. Look at me. Look, wait a minute, hold up. No, I ain't gonna come out. I'm gonna keep going. I got to 7 o'clock. Bacchus is a Roman harvest and wine deity equivalent to the green Osiris. Also used wine in his ritual worship. The Roman Catholics carried it over into the worship of Jesus and called it communion. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. We getting busy today. We getting busy today. Zeus Amon, a vile distortion of the great god Amen. Look at this beast. So you got Serapis and you got Zeus Amon. Two goddamn, see the black god Amen to the left, and that's his sacred deity, his sacred Zeus type, the ram. And the cracker took the black man again out of his divinity, stole his divinity, stole his divine right to rule in Africa, stole his divine right as God of the universe. We must take our history and culture back from these crackers. We do not ask these crackers for nothing. You take your shit by speaking the truth, unmercifully, unapologetically. You understand what I'm saying? You say it, and you say it strong. You do not stutter. You get up in their motherfucking face. You get out here. You go to the tops of the mountains, and you wake your motherfucking people up. Quit being a coward out there, nigga. Shit, the glory gonna be yours, nigga. Zeus, Jesus and Zeus. Showing you that. So you see, this is on the right. That's an actual church showing lightning coming out of Jesus' hand. Just like Zeus. Just like Zeus. Look at the lightning up in the church. Showing you that he ain't nothing but Zeus. Another modification of Zeus. Look at that. The smiting of the enemy. Y'all didn't notice that Thor was in the smiting of the enemy. Which he got up. Them crackers was immolating you, great king. They was immolating you, great king. They was immolating you, great king. And you niggas run down there to watch all the Thor movies and this, that, and the third. They know you. That's why Black Panther is receiving so much acclaim, because it's more truer to the traditional superhero. Heroes of the ancient world were African kings. oh my God. Let's keep it moving. Now the one to the left is in Russia. Hey, y'all, I just want y'all to know I'm freestyling this lecture. Oh, shit. I'm freestyling, baby, because the shit's so powerful that it speaks for its motherfucking self. Okay? Look at this to the left. That's a Black Madonna in Russia with a goddamn afro. In Russia with an afro. Look at that. And then and the one to the right down there around the corner on the nigga in the nigga church. Shit. The white one in the nigga church and the Black one with the afro way over in Russia where it's goddamn 200 degrees below zero. Lord, I don't know what this world coming to. I don't know what this world coming to. Look at this right here. This is supposed to be the vicar of Christ. And the most holy relic in all of Christianity is the Black Madonna. That's you, goddess. That's you, goddess. How the hell you up here on your knees praying to a white peckerwood and the peckerwood over there on his motherfucking knees praying to you? Something wrong with that. We got to wake the fuck up. Look at these crackers down in the basement of the Vatican praying to the Black Madonna. Both of them pedophile popes. Both of them pedophile crackers. Got baby white. That's what the goddamn the choir boys is. That's what they is. That's what they is. So they got them about 100 choir boys right there to the left in that back. As soon as they get up off of their knees praying to God, they're gonna go right in that room and fill on about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them little boys. See, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. They cannot live reality. They don't have the spirit. They don't have the makeup to be African. So that we cannot all be the same. And that's the delusion of you niggas, to believe everything is the same. Everything is not the same. Everything has a divine purpose in nature and is unique from all other things in nature. And this cracker cannot be the African man, the African king. The cracker cannot be this African goddess. He didn't try it and he didn't already fail. He learned that with Icarus. He was put out of the Holy Land by the Son, which is our Father. He's been put out long time ago. He knows he cannot achieve the greatness, divinity of our people. Look at this cracker on his knees praying to the Black woman and God and child. And nigga, you jumping on your woman right now, beating on your children. We need a squad of niggas that's taking all these niggas off the planet Earth. We got to show our young brothers what it is to be men. And the first thing we're gonna have to do is free our Black woman and our child from the misery and enslavement of all these motherfuckers on the planet. I swear and I pray, and I don't care what I know the ancestors got me. Man, I hope our family don't leave a peck of wood nowhere on the planet Earth. I hope they exterminate every motherfucking cracker that's walking on the planet Earth. I pray that you do not fail in that. Do not leave one. You don't leave the virus is out of my body and I'm gonna leave one. What kind of shit is that? Wake up, nigga. Ain't no good cracker. The only good cracker is a dead cracker. That's right, I said it. And you look at this one. Now, this is the one in Russia, but look at this one. It's a copy. The one in Russia is a copy of the one in Bethlehem. This is actual what they call the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Okay? And you go down them stairs and go into that room. In that room is a cave. And in that cave, they teach that Jesus was born. Don't look like he was born in no manger to me. How many lies is y'all gonna tell? This This ain't no goddamn inn and no. This is a cave, and this come out the Gnostic teachings. So when you go down into the cave, you see right there. That's right there. The cave. They didn't put the sun down in there because that's a sun. They got down in the cave, and they fight every year during Christmas on how many candles each church can put into the cave. Look at this. Look at this. Let's move on. Let's move on. Here we go. The crucified image of ASAR became the crucified image of the created creature, SERAPIS. Look at do you see that shit at the bottom? If you worship anything like that, nigga, a crackhead wouldn't do that. A fucking rawhead, a blowhead wouldn't do that. Look at this shit. Look at that wicked shit. And a motherfucker say, oh, Lord Jesus. And you looking at the beautiful God, the black God of all eternity, who represents the black man that's about to rise up again. And you know who resurrected? And y'all don't even see the formula, man. It was Isis. It was his woman that resurrected. Do you understand that resurrection is also your phallus, nigga? It's only one thing in the world that's going to resurrect a man phallus, or a man. Now, I don't know about you other motherfuckers. You know, I don't know. I'm only speaking for my brothers. I know the only thing that's going to make me rise is a black woman. I don't know about you, Negro. But in that teaching, it was showing you, nigga, that your woman is the one, even when you fall down, nigga, it's going to be your woman, nigga. Nigga, in your darkest hour, if you don't have your woman, you have lost your greatest weapon. She's the greatest weapon we got. And we have denied her. And that's why we have remained in the sunken state. We have remained in the sunken state because we have denied our woman. And these crackers have came and immolated us. And we go to the Vatican City and we say that this bitch is the vicar of God. No, brother, you the vicar of God. Who is God? The black woman. The sun in the black, S-U-N, the black woman. Carbon is God. Nigga, because you can't exist without carbon. Carbon, the solar energy, and the womb, nigga, is God. You can't get no greater than that. Because if you don't have that, you don't have nothing. So you are the vicar of God, and God is the black woman. And she's the one who appoints the vicar. That's why she's the throne. And you cannot get on the throne unless you come from the womb of the African woman. She must appoint you. You must be appointed the vicar. The vicar is the king of Egypt. And God is the one that appoints you, and the black woman is God. You better wake up, nigga. We're gonna get you niggas straight about our woman. We're gonna get you niggas straight. You can sit there and talk all this. Man, listen here. Some niggas is savage. I'm a brute. I ain't no motherfucker. I'm a brute, nigga. Fuck a savage. I'm a brute, bitch. Nigga, I know how to get you niggas together. If the ancestors would just listen to me, if the ancestors would give me the power, which I know they will, to bring African, I would be more vicious than any man ever. I would murder more motherfucker on this planet than all conquerors combined. I would cleanse the planet of all these goddamn parasites. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I wouldn't leave one. That's just gonna have to be my legacy. That's just gonna have to be let me keep it moving. Let me keep it moving. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. And they always showing Jesus as a mummy, but we can't find no mummies. God damn, they done found over 1 billion mummies in Egypt, and they ain't found one in Israel. Something up with that. But look at it, Dionysus. See, we're going back to Jesus being Dionysus. See, he's Osiris rising up. See, that's just symbolic. He's just like the sun is rising. Dionysus is symbolic of the sun. He's rising. See right here at the bottom, they show Jesus as a mummy. Well, the one in the middle is an African mummy. If y'all was mummifying and you knew mummification, where the fuck is the mummies? Where's the mummies? Where's the fucking mummies? Okay? It's time to put this. It's time to put it on the table, baby. Time to pull up or shut the fuck up. It's too many. It's too many mummies that they miss. So if you knew mummification, show us the motherfucking mummy. They got mummies in every fucking museum all around the world from ancient Egypt, and you have not one fucking mummy from Israel, but you steal the legacy of African people and put crackers' faces on it. I'm sick of that shit. Look at Buddha. We getting on your ass too. Even they didn't rate Buddha down from the original black Buddha that he was. Got him looking like some goddamn Kim Jong-il or some goddamn body. No, baby, that's young Pharaoh. That's Seti, nigga. These are the black gods that represented the Hindu Kush, not these foreign goddamn mutants. You understand that they putting up here now? These, just like they changed the image of Osiris, they changed the image, the true image of Buddha, which is nothing but Osiris in India. That's all that it is. Okay? You see that phallus right there rising up? That's your resurrection, black man. You are resurrected through your children. The only person that can resurrect you is your African woman. And you have denied yourself resurrection because you have denied the African woman. You fool ass nigga. You fool ass nigga. Wake your over here talking about some Allah, some fucking Jesus, and some Yahweh. They ain't gonna resurrect you, you faggot. The only thing that can resurrect a man is his black woman and the sun. And the sun is because the melanin is like a goddamn compass. That's back to the Holy Father to let you know that you are a son of the sun. That's all that is, brother. That's all that is. Look at this. Where the Masons came over and stole symbolism. We going past 7. We going past 7. I'm rocking the motherfucking house tonight. Fuck that. I'm rocking the house. Might go to 7:30. I ain't got to where I want to get to. I want y'all to know that I stepped up for y'all today. And that when we had the one on Islam, I want to see over 100 goddamn people buying tickets. When I go, I want to see over 200 people buying goddamn tickets. Go get some people. I've been showing love. Pharaoh been showing love. It's time for y'all to show us some goddamn love now. Okay? Time for y'all to show us some goddamn love. You see that phallus right there? You see that man? He's testifying. He's taking an oath. The only women, y'all go to church and talking about women are you can't testify because the only way you can testify if you got testes. You see, you grab your phallus and your testes and you take your oath. And then when you take that oath, if you break that oath, that's what the fuck you gonna lose, nigga. And that's where we got to get back because you niggas loose-mouthed ass niggas. We need to start sewing you niggas' mouths the fuck up. We need to nigga chop that shit off, stick it in your motherfucking mouth, bitch, and sew it up. Ass niggas. That's the oath that you take. Do you see that cracker grabbing any phallus? Do you see the cracker grabbing any phallus? He ain't got one. He's a bitch. Stealing up off of the goddamn temples of ancient Egypt. You see the 90-degree square right there, nigga. You see the 90-degree square right there and the 60-degree square, nigga. So let's talk about that, Mason. Okay, let's deal with the car. See, giving it up right there. But you see the sun above the head, that right there is shoe. That's supposedly the God's shoe above the head. But then when you come over to the crack of Jesus, it's beneath, it's behind him. It's not above him. So he got his hands up. You know who's shoe praising? He's praising the sun. So if the sun is demoted and behind the head of fucking Jesus, up the question, I'm wondering who the fuck is he up there looking to? Because ain't nothing up there, nigga. That just show you how big a fallacy this shit is. He done demoted the deity he's supposed to be looking up, which makes the shit so silly once you know the goddamn information behind the original, where the sun is above the head. That's a shame. That's a shame. Look at this. And if you look, if you see to the right, you see that shoe has got a bent knee. You see the bent knee, and then you look over to the right, and you see his knee bent. You see that right knee bent? See with his hands up? Boy, they sure been watching our shit. They done copied all of our shit. They done copied all of our shit. I'm going to just say it just like that. Ask yourself, what do you believe? Pope John Paul II reaching out to the Egyptian obelisk. Okay? So this is the original, the true resurrection story. He know it, and that's why he doing everything to block the reproduction of the African woman and child. Created Planned Parenthood, goddamn it, to destroy African resurrection, to destroy and to brutalize us, and to destroy and put faggotism in our people, to destroy African resurrection, to put the woman on the black woman on the white man and the black man on the white woman, to destroy African resurrection, to destroy African, to break up the African family. Why? To destroy African resurrection, to put all these faggot images in the songs and in the music and in the movies. Why? To destroy African resurrection. We got to wake up. Look at this ugly ass Peckerwood sitting up there acting like he's the great god Osiris. Sitting up on his throne, got his crown, and I'm gonna show you that's an African crown because it comes from African hairdos. You ain't thinking that man just sitting up there with that crown sitting on nothing. You create your hairdress, based on your hairstyle, nigga. If you got a low haircut, you put on a goddamn do-rag. If you got dreadlocks, you get the ones with the bag on it. Nigga, you don't go, get you got hella goddamn dreadlocks on you. You can't put a goddamn baseball cap on no hella dreads, nigga, because it ain't gonna fit. So you're not gonna put no goddamn crown or no hat on your head that's not conducive to your goddamn hairstyle. And I'm gonna show you that. Stealing. We the one, the cracker didn't even, he was walking on all fours. How the fuck he know what a chair was? How he know what a throne was? We invented it, and the throne represent the African woman. That's what the throne represent. ASET was symbolic of the throne. So I'm gonna ask you, King. How can you be a king with another man on your motherfucking throne, which represents your woman? Wake up. Wake up. You better wake your ass up right now today, nigga. Wake your ass up. Look at the black god Osiris sitting on. That's you. That's you. That's you. We all divine, King, once you recognize your divinity. Are symbolic of us. That's why I don't get into it with family about this frivolous shit. You see what I'm saying? Because deep inside, we are all symbolic of that king right there. We can be the divine king if we choose and walk the path of morality and righteousness and black divinity if we choose. But most of us at this point in time are not sure about who they are and confused. And it's many times it's lectures like this that pull these brothers and sisters over to the side of black divinity and really wake them up to who they are. And that's why we continue to have these lectures, not for any glory, but to wake up the children of Africa, the children of the Most High. We must do this. This shit can't be just for no fucking lecture and the peoples is dying and niggas thinking they're getting a couple crumbs. See, that's the demon in you niggas. We do this for a righteous cause to wake up the children of Africa to their greatness. They must rise soon. They must rise and defeat this beast. And they must defeat him first in their mind. They must defeat him first in their spirit. They must lock that cracker out of their mind. They must lock that cracker out of their spirit. And when they do that, the physical reality will start to take form. Let me move on. So you see right there to the right, you see the so-called wannabe St. Peter. That ain't nothing but Jupiter, symbolic of Osiris, with the woolly head, with the crown, with the throne. God damn it, every goddamn thing you done stole. You see right there at the top, Over on the left with Osiris, you see at the top the throne, which is symbolic of his woman. You see the vulture behind Osiris, that's neck back. That's neck back. That's a protective goddess. That's on the front of, you have the Uraeus, which is the cobra, and then you have the Wajet, which is the vulture goddess, a protective goddess. Which you got neck back, you got Moot, which are all vulture deity, but a mother goddess, a protective goddess. So she's also a part of the throne, protecting him, guiding him. You denied your greatest weapon, your backbone, nigga. Helping you to be the king you need to be. You denied yourself, man. And you thinking about dogging her and that you being some nigga, you a ignorant ass fool. You have denied yourself the right to rule, fool. When you deny your woman, you deny yourself the right to rule, nigga. That's the end, motherfucker. That. So you looking right there to the left, you see the great god Osar, perfect black. You see that? Perfect black. With the gold in it to symbolize the sun. That's why I say carbon. And the gold representing the sun and the womb. Those are the most powerful elements of all creation. Because if you did not come through the womb, you would not be here. You would not exist. So the womb is greater than even the sun, because the sun came through the womb of Newt. Oh, the black hole of the universe is the womb of Newt. And so just like the SON, which is me, which is Pharaoh, which is you, brother, came through the womb of that black goddess, the SUN, Ra, came through the womb of the holy cosmic black goddess, Newt. Can you understand that we only took creation, emphasized it, and that our journey through life and death and resurrection in the afterlife is only the birth, the death, and resurrection of the Son. Let me keep it moving. We looking at the crown. I told you I was gonna show you. Let me tell you something. I have to say this. There's no motherfucker. I ain't never seen. I'm Pharaoh. I'm not even. Listen, I'm talking back to the old heads, bro. I done took this shit further, dog. I done took it. I done took it further than them. I got to say that. I would be wrong for not saying, but they were the foundation, and I could not have done it without them. This shit right here, all powerful. All powerful. You cannot come out of this shit talking about Jesus shit. Ain't no coming out of this. Nigga, I done broke this shit down and I ain't even got, and I told you it's over 1,000. So, nigga, I'm probably on 150. I'm probably on 150, and this goddamn lecture got over 1,000 slides in it, man. Come on, man. Y'all better fuck with the God. Look at the hairdo. You think a nigga gonna put that big ass crown on his head for no goddamn reason? It fits his hairdo. God damn it. Gonna put all that goddamn crown on your guy and your neck hurting and shit and all that for no goddamn reason? You have to approach this shit with some goddamn sensibility. So when you looking at ASAR, you looking at right there, that's Narmer, the first king of Egypt. You know where they came from. These kings came from the south. This is a representation of the African king that came from this. Now look at this. To the left is a king of Benin, where the British, while I was at the British Museum, I didn't get an opportunity because I was so busy trying to go through the Egypt thievery that they had that I forgot they stole so much other shit from Africa. Like all of the royal plates and doors of Benin, got them all. They didn't leave one, and then had enough nerve to make molds and send it back to Benin. Give our people back their sacred artifacts, you wicked beasts. And so you see right here, the great king, the Oba of Benin. the king of Benin. You see right there, with the same crown on that the cracker then stole. Long before that cracker ever wore a goddamn crown, our obas wore that crown. They thieving every goddamn, and look at this silly nigga right here. Silly nigga. Instead of him going back to his ancestors from Egypt, Benin, all over North, West, East, South Africa, this nigga, oh silly nigga, went and put on the hat of the cracker. And the cracker stole from his ancestors that he don't even know about. Any nigga that wore that hat, if that man saw that goddamn picture, he should say, well, goddamn, that sure look like me. What the fuck with this is you, nigga? A 1,000 years ago, you was a king. And you rather put on the cracker shit and diminish yourself to a servant of a beast and deny your divinity and deny yourself the right of rulership. I know deep down, don't let them have your mind and spirit. Even if you got to fight physically, don't let them have your mind and spirit. You could decide that right now today. And if you don't want to be physically oppressed, you could decide to transcend. If you don't want to do that, you can fight that bitch to the death and decide to transcend. And many of our African ancestors chose that. Let me go on. Let me get out of this. Let me move through. Right here. So right here, you looking at ASET hiding in the papyrus swamps. Feeding Heru, harvest. And to the left, you see the fake Theotokos, Mary, and the fake SERAPIS baby, SERAPIS B's baby, Jesus, stealing once again an ancient story, but you won't venerate ASET, you won't venerate Heru, but you'll call on the name of Thor every Thursday, you'll call on the name of Odin every Wednesday, you'll call on the name of Frigra every goddamn, won't call on the name of Asada, you won't call on the name of Yemiya, the name of Mami Wata, you won't call on the name of Moot, you won't call on the name of Sekhmet, you won't call on the name of any African god. You won't call on their name, but you'll call on Frigra for Friday. You'll call on the weak beast god deity Thor on Thursday. But then when we say call on that, you say, oh, that's paganism. Bitch, shut up. You are a disgrace to living humanity. You shouldn't even have lungs in your body, nigga. You're a carcass that's supposed to be dead, but you ain't laid down. You're dead, you ain't laid down yet. Okay? You need to go and lay on down because you're no good to the people. We talking about angels and you talking about this, that. I'm going to keep going. Let me go to 7:30, y'all. Y'all pay money. Let me rock out. Don't go nowhere. Let me rock out. Let me get some water in my body. Let me rock out. Let me rock out tonight. Let me rock out tonight. Ask the people how they feeling, Pharaoh. Ask the people how they feeling.
I'm on it right now. I'm over here listening to you. I'm over here, nigga. I'm over here reading some shit on this masonry book I got on Islam, nigga. I'm about to rip. I'm already in the next month.
Already. It's all entangled. When you talk about one, you talk about the other in many respects. So when we jumped on Hebrewism, and now we jumping on Islam, they already dead in the water. They already dead in the water. Ask the family how they feeling, man.
I'm waiting. They about to hit me back right now. You know we live, so it's that little delay. Oh, everybody talking about 100. Fortunate. Oh, yeah, they in the building.
All right. Well, I'm about to go black in. I'm gonna go to 7:30, and I'm gonna check out. So let me go hard this last half an hour.
All right.
Right here, you're looking at our set. Right here with the wings. See, those are falcon wings. So y'all got to understand that ASET, ISIS is also, the falcon is sacred to ASET. You feel me? So when you see the falcon, you cannot always assume, because there are more deities than just Heru where the falcon was sacred to. But the first symbolic representation of the angels came out of Egypt. Okay, this is another stolen legacy. Okay, and then you niggas come out here talking about Gabriel, Michael, Uriah, and all this other shit, Uriel, and all this other shit, but you can't call on the name of Aset and Nephet, which we understand that those are created terminology, but we know who they symbolize, and that's what I'm focusing on. I'm not focusing on them names. I'm focusing on those who is symbolized, and we know that it symbolized the African woman. And that's what I want y'all to focus on. Okay? Look at here. The African woman, the original guardian angel. Want to give a shout out to the great God, the great African historian, Ashaka Musa Barashango, who got the book out, The African Woman, the Original Guardian Angel. It probably, I think it's a 2-volume book, part 1, part 2. Get that book. I put up on Instagram not too long ago, but that was a white woman, but that's still good. When God was a woman. Okay, where's that book at? I put it up. But you can go on my Instagram. If you ain't on my Instagram, you need to get on. Merlin Stone. When God was a woman. Merlin Stone. Okay, and also the African woman, the original guardian angel by Shaka Musa Barashango. God bless his soul. Okay, I want y'all to go out there and get them books. Okay, she is the original guardian angel. That's why you see the vulture mother goddess, protecting Osiris. You see, because she's a guardian angel. Now, this right here is in the Valley of the Queens. This is the tomb of the goddess, the Queen Nefertari, the wife of Ramesses II. And this goddess right here got a tomb greater than any cracker king, Asian king ever. And that's why they don't want you to know that. If you go down her vivid colors in her, but that show you how powerful Ramesses is, that he loved her so much that he had all her every temple that was built for Nefertari was some of the most advanced architecture ever. So, this queen got a more bigger, greater, more elaborate temple tomb than any white or Asian king ever. You cannot find it nowhere. That's why they don't want the black woman to know how powerful she is. Okay? They don't want, and you see up at the top, who is that with the feather in her head? That's Ma'at. Ma'at, the goddess of truth. To show you that, Nefertari highly venerated Ma'at. Truth, justice, harmony, balance, righteousness. You understand what I'm saying? Morality. You see, you got to be light as a feather to get into the African heaven. So you got to start doing right now today. You got to balance that scale. You got to start with it. You can't just keep doing wrong. You got to do all right as best as you can. You see what I'm saying? Don't tell me you can't do it. You could do it. You ain't got to be a old low down rotten ass nigga if you don't want to. You choose to do that shit. And you know exactly what the fuck you doing before you do it. So you thought about it, nigga, before you did it. You could have made a better decision than that, but your core is rotten. When the core is rotten, the whole body is rotten, nigga. You got to purify, you got to detoxify yourself of all Western white man culture. Come on back home and purify your body with sun culture and pure African culture. That's the only thing that could detox you from the demon culture of the Western world. Let me move on, because we getting down into the finality of where I'm gonna go with this. You understand? Because I put up not too long ago on one of my posts is that The greatest thing that we as Black men can achieve in this lifetime or the next lifetime is to bring let me get it right. Let me get it right. I'm gonna come up out of that. I'm gonna get that right. Because that was it came to me while I was, meditating. And it was a very powerful, powerful quote that I came up with. The greatest accomplishment as Black men that we can ever achieve in this lifetime or the next is returning dignity, security, and prosperity to the Black woman and child. This is the foundation of Black manhood, my kings. Let's make it happen. The greatest accomplishment as Black men that we can ever achieve in this lifetime, not have a Benz, not have a Bentley, not have a closet full of white men, Gucci's and Louis, all these faggots you got on your back, and have all these big ass mansions while the African family is in turmoil. The greatest accomplishment as Black men that we can ever achieve in this lifetime or the next is returning dignity, security, and prosperity to the Black woman and child. This is the foundation of Black manhood, my kings. Let's make it happen. You see what I'm saying? So that's very powerful. That's very powerful, family. That no matter what you do on this planet, if you do not set this Black woman and child free, shit, you's a wasted soul, nigga. You's a wasted soul, nigga. That's all you is a wasted soul. Now let's get to this to show you how they, just like they demoted Osiris, they demoted Ra, they demoted Amen, they also demoted Aset. Aset it. Oh, I got Aset is the demotion of Aset. That's not right. That's not right. That's Mary. Let me change that right now. Mary is the demotion of Aset. Now, once you look to the left, you see the falcon wings on Aset. That show you that she's a goddess, that she's divine. And you see the sun above her head. Now, when you come to the right, Mary, you see that she's been separated from her divinity. It's like when you snatch somebody's soul out. See, what they call in the Holy Ghost is actually her divinity. She can't be a goddess in the white man's religion. So what he did is he separated her from her divinity and created a whole new entity, calling it the Holy Ghost. But if you take the wings and the sun and you apply it, that would be Aset. Look at it. Look at it. So Mary is the demotion of Aset. Aset was born a goddess. Mary would never achieve goddess. Okay? I just want y'all to know that. See? They demoted her. And as they say, you know, when a pilot fuck up, they take your wings. When you become a captain or a pilot, you get your wings. So they snatch Mary wings. She ain't got no, she was demoted. As a matter of fact, she was never demoted. She never achieved the level of goddess. It was Aset that was actually demoted. See, she was separated from her divinity. So when you look at the left at the top, you see that's at the temple of Abydos. And you see Aset, you see the throne next to the falcon. That lets you know that's Aset. So she's on top of the phallus of Osiris. See, they didn't carve the phallus out. You see what I'm saying? So when you look down at the bottom, you see that's the anthropomorphic image of Aset as a human, still having the falcon wings. So this is the temple of Abydos dedicated to the god Osiris by Pharaoh Seti I and his son Ramesses II of the 19th dynasty. The throne, Aset Isis, which is Isis, ASET, spiritual conception by a dead king. This is immaculate conception. He's dead. And she receives his sperm as a spirit, and brought that life into existence as Heru. This is the world's oldest immaculate conception. I had to put the phallus in, and I used the phallus of Osiris from a different picture to show you what it was. So it says that God came upon Mary. It says that God came upon Mary and impregnated her. But in actuality, Mary came upon Osiris. Came upon Osiris and received the holy sperm, which gave birth to the god Heru, which is the oldest immaculate conception in history. The one with the falcon is zoomorphic. The one with the human, ASET, is anthropomorphic. So y'all got to understand, it be 3 and 4 goddamn stories going on at one time, all symbolically speaking to the same thing. So when you see the 12 disciples, it's nothing but the 12 zodiac. It's 2 stories going at the same time, speaking to the same thing. Okay? So I said, not Horus, not Heru, because a lot of people say that the Holy Ghost is a dove, brother. The Holy Ghost is a dove, sister. A dove is feminine. A dove is a female pigeon. Y'all should do research, okay? It's feminine. See, they fooled y'all ass right there. Y'all couldn't even see through that. Y'all couldn't even see through that. That's ASET. They just created Mary to fool you, nigga. ASET was still in the damn Trinity. That's a damn shame, dog. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame, boy. I'm you know, when I found this out for myself, you know, the tears were just rolling down my eyes. You know, this is real. This is not, there's no way that you cannot see that this is the facts. Okay? I said as the Holy Falcon is the true identity of the Holy Spirit, and the woman was the only identity removed from the Holy Trinity. That the woman was, but we also know they removed Osiris and they moved Heru, but they still left the masculine concept there. Woman out from an anthropomorphic standpoint, but from a zoomorphic standpoint, they did not remove her. She's still there. See? So when you see the pigeon, the dove, which is a female pigeon, okay, that's symbolic of ASET. Now let me come through this. So when you look upon the Ark of Covenant, and you see the 2 female angels on the top of the Ark of Covenant with the wings touching, that's ASET and her sister, Nephet. And if you look at, I have many coffins where they have all the goddesses on every corner with their wings touching. That's exactly where they got it from. Let me go down here. Let me go down to this last part. And I'm going to knock it out the goddamn box. I'm going to knock it out the box, baby. I'm going to knock it out the box. Let me knock it out the box. I should have played that one too. But it's already on it. God damn, I should have just left it in there. It's right there. God damn. Woo. All right. And so you're looking at Peter right there. Peter the thief. Peter the thief with the key to heaven. If that goddamn cracker got the key, ain't a nigga getting in. Ain't a nigga getting in. If that cracker got the key, ain't a nigga getting in. You better hope that the African god Ampu or Anubis is at the goddamn gate. Because if he at the gate and you's a righteous child of God, he gonna let you in. But right there is at the gate, ain't a nigga getting into heaven. So y'all better pray. Y'all better pray to the great God Ampu, the great God Osiris, the great God Ma'at, to have mercy on you when you come into the judgment hall and your heart is weighed. And you better make sure that you do way more good than you ever do wrong. And you better not do no wrong to the African woman and child. You better not do no wrong to the African. That's an unforgivable act. When you do shit so, fucked up to that queen and that baby, nigga, we gonna stop that. We must stop that. You gonna willingly stop or your ass gonna unwillingly stop. And when you unwillingly stop, we gonna stop your ass forever. We gonna put your ass in the ground, nigga. We might not even put your ass in the ground. We might set your bitch ass on fire, nigga. We must bring redemption to the African family. We gonna do that is being unmerciful, unapologetic, black king, warrior, and king and gods. And like I was saying, and when I made a joke about vegetarians the other day, it wasn't the fact that I know vegetarians living a whole lot more healthy than any other motherfuckers in the community. But some of you niggas go overboard. Vegetarianism ain't gonna get you free. That's all I'm telling you. Okay, eat your vegetables, but get back on this freedom, nigga. Okay? Lifting weights ain't gonna do it. Lifting weight, but put something else with it. It's a whole combination of things. You niggas some niggas talking about education as if education is gonna set us free. Nigga, we got more degrees than niggas got shoes, but we still not goddamn free. Niggas got money, we got niggas on these, and we more enslaved with them niggas getting money than when we was just all impoverished. When niggas started getting money, it got worse. God damn it, your mind got worse, nigga. So money fuck niggas up worse. So money ain't gonna free you. That shit only entrap you more. So it's a whole gambit of things, okay, that it takes to get freedom. So we cannot be myopic. Myopic is when you just see one thing. You got to be a multi-dimensional, multifaceted being. Okay, so you see the true key to life, to the universe, is the Ankh. And you see right there that the womb, brother, is the greatest of anything in all creation. And because until you are born into creation, you don't even know it's a creation, and we don't know it's a you, and you don't know it's a you because you do not exist. You must be born into the world. And that makes the African woman the most powerful entity in the universe. Because you couldn't even have a thought unless you was born. You couldn't even have an idea unless you was born. You couldn't even have a spirit unless you was born, nigga. So she give you all of that. And then your niggas Christmas roll around and you didn't realize that old Saint Nick was an old trick from goddamn Vatican City named Pope. Whatever the fuck this cracker, they done made a mannequin out of his ass. As ugly as he is, they should have closed his goddamn casket. Goddamn. You mean you got to look at that ugly ass cracker for eternity? Please shut the casket on that cracker. God damn, that's a bagel nose, ugly ass, bird beaked ass goddamn Peckerwood showing you he got the goddamn Santa Claus hat on his head. And you niggas are running around here talking about I'm a Protestant. I don't worship the Catholic. I'm a Protestant. I'm not and not even knowing that Santa Claus himself is Catholic. You still bow down to the Pope. So we know who, that's old Saint Nick with an old slick trick. That's old Saint Nick with an old slick trick. But we busted you, cracker. That's Santa Claus ain't nothing but the goddamn Pope, and the Pope ain't nothing but the Santa Claus. And when you worship Christmas, nigga, you worship the Pope. Look at that ugly cracker. You mean to tell me they made a mannequin out of that peckerwood? Now we about to get busy now. About this the last stage of the wickedness in Christianity, which Pharaoh brought up, but I want y'all to get the babies and hold them tight now, because it's gonna be a rough ride now. I want you to buckle up, goddamn it. I want you to get the warm. I want you to get you might have to drop a couple ice cubes in the cup, baby. It might not be cold enough, baby. Gonna get hot around. Go and get your couple cubes up out the freezer. Drop it on down in the water, because it's gonna get hot. See this? See this? Now you're going back to Greece. Okay, this is traditional pedophile, where older male and a younger male. And you can see right here the cracker sitting in the chair, and the younger male about to climb up on top of him and sit on him. Did you just hear what I said? He's about to climb up on him and sit on him. And so you don't understand, by taking your baby, your sacred, holy, divine African child, and putting them up on this pedophile motherfucker, got a hard on all up under the motherfucking suit, drunk, a motherfucking dope fiend pedophile with your baby. You don't understand that this is ritualism. This is wicked European ritualism. Raping the babies right in front of it, and you have your mom and daddy out there smiling like this cracker doing you a favor. He's raping your baby. This should be an act of rape when you understand what the fuck it is. Let me move on. Look at this silly shit. So you wonder how fags come about. Look at this big, silly, dumb cracker here. I'll be damned. So you see what it is. How do you become an old, stupid faggot? Start them young. That's how you do it. Right there, over 20 years ago, that's him today. That's how they raising faggots. You see all them babies down there? See them, all them little cupids? Y'all don't see that they done brung Cupid? And then you see ASET up at the top, giving them niggas the light. They still in the light from the African goddess. Still in the light. Look at the African goddess up there as the Holy Ghost, as the dove, which is the falcon of ASET. We know now. And you know them little white babies down there is cupids. Okay? And so every time, that's pedophilia. Okay? You want to see what they transferred over into Christianity? You see the one right there, the cupid with the arrow and the bow and arrow. That's all that the little baby angels is Cupid. They transferred that over into Christianity. Okay, right there we're looking again at Bacchus, and so Bacchus represents the spring, which is the sun. So you got the leaf crown, and then the winter represents what? Represents the fall of the sun, the death of the sun. So that crown of thorns is the crown of the sun on the cracker's head. See that? The death, the rebirth. That's a that's a solar story. One is the death, which represents winter. The one with the leafy crown is the rebirth, which represents the sun. Okay? Catholic Mass was taken from earlier Grecian rites of SERAPIS and Bacchus. Do you see that? So I don't want no assumption that it is what the fuck it is. Christianity is nothing but Greek mythology 5.0. That's all the fuck it is. Jesus is only SERAPIS 5.0. They done soup that bitch up for the modern world to rule over you niggas and to confuse you niggas of your divinity. The God is the God in you. You are directly connected to God. Your mama, you was connected to your mama by in biblical cord, you're connected to the sun by your pineal gland. Okay, you came here connected to God. You didn't come here to find no God. You already came from God, which is your mama. How the hell you come here looking for a God? You were born divine. You were not born in any sin. We have shown where the African child was born into divinity, not into sin. You must throw all of that away, and that's why you disrespect your children right now today. Nigga, if you looked at them as divine, you would uphold them and come to their aid when they need you. You have denied your children to be a coon white man nigga, and we gonna clean house of you niggas. And we letting the babies know we coming for you. Baba Seti, Baba Pharaoh coming for you, baby. We ain't gonna leave you behind enemy lines like the rest of these hoe ass niggas. We coming to get you. Enemy lines to get our brothers, our sisters, and our children. And we like to we venerate Harriet Tubman for who led so many of our people to freedom. We venerate her in this mission. And we coming to get you. So if you're out there, holler. We on the goddamn, we coming to save you, baby. Give us a call. You can always, that's the baby. Or your other motherfucker, don't call me shit. I'm gonna cut your motherfucking ass out. Only the babies. Only the babies. All right? Give me a holler. You grown motherfuckers, take care and get out on that battlefield and start pulling some of these wounded Africans off the battlefield. Start pulling them off. Quit jaw-jacking with these fucking agents within the goddamn community that been placed within the community to misdirect you and have you going in a direction totally opposite of your freedom and your liberation. Okay, these niggas is agents, and we got to do away with these niggas. All they do is feed off of the people. They don't have the spiritual upliftment of the people at heart. Them niggas looking for a motherfucking dollar. This is about the spiritual liberation, the mental liberation, and the physical liberation of our people. This is not about no motherfucking ego. This is not about none of that. It's about really hitting the hearts and minds. And when we have babies come out all over this country, soon as they see us, they run up to us and hug us and say, Seti, Pharaoh, we know we doing the right thing. I done seen it for myself, man. Pharaoh is 23 years old, 24 going on. This man getting honors that it took most of us goddamn half our goddamn life to get. You know what I'm saying? And so he's already achieved early immortality. That's a mark of greatness for the black race to have such a young man that powerful. Y'all niggas want to attack him. I mean, we talking about a young gifted brother here, man. Okay, I mean, I was studying and shit, and I was studying, but my time to hit wasn't yet. At 24, it wasn't my time to hit then. I wasn't doing what Pharaoh was doing at 24. I might have been studying, but I was not doing what he's doing. I wasn't teaching on this level. He done already jumped through 3-4 portals that it took me damn near 30 years to get. I was 30 before I started, so he done beat me by 7-8 years. You see what I'm saying? That's what I want. That's what I say, damn. When I seen that brother, I say, damn. I say, okay. Had everything, the charisma. You can't just get up here and do this shit. You got to have charisma. You have to have a righteous heart that will not be denied. Your spirit, you can't fake that spirit, because Africans are spiritual people. They're going to know when your ass faking, nigga. So they know when the truth is coming, because our race is a race. We always produce that Christ spirit up in our people. So we know when it's here. You ain't going to play with us. We know when somebody got that juice, nigga. And so that young guy got that juice, and that's an honor to our race to have a young man that young and that powerful to come up in this age. You understand what I'm saying? So fuck the haters, you cookie crumb ass niggas out there hating on the young guys. Them young niggas need to group up and rush y'all niggas. They should start rushing all you old ass niggas, beating y'all ass. It used to be where the old niggas used to jump on the young niggas. It should be the young niggas jumping on the old niggas. I mean, I'm for real. If you ain't right, they should be whooping y'all motherfucking. They should be clicking together, because there's more young niggas than old niggas, and they should be rushing the shit out of you niggas and rushing the shit out of them crackers that's trying to take their future from them, because this is y'all world. This is y'all world. Y'all got to live in this shit much longer than anybody else. So all these other niggas, they almost on their way out. 7:30. I'm about to end. They almost on their way out. But you, the young, y'all got to live in this world for another 60, 70 some years. You see what I'm saying? Y'all niggas got to live in this world another 60, 70, 80 years. So you got much longer to live in oppression than these niggas. These niggas got pensions, and these niggas got Social Security, and they got all, and the cracker gonna take, and so they comfortable to sit in they motherfucking lazy boy, drink beers, smoke weed, watch Netflix and all that shit, and watch the babies be murdered by the police and don't say a goddamn thing about it. He's a traitor. Y'all niggas need to boss up this community. It's your community. This lecture is a dedication to the African woman and child. I hope my family out there, receive the spirit, the information as it was given in righteousness, to wake up the spirit within you that you are divine, that you are the child of God. The God that you've been looking for is in you. You are your savior. We are our own saviors. As a race, we will save our own race. Ain't nothing coming to save us. Look within. Look within. You are connected to creation, and you have a divine responsibility to be the representation of God on planet Earth. And you must step up. And you not living out your divine responsibility is like that sun not rising tomorrow to put light in the universe. Your divine walk, your divine cycle, as necessary as the sun rising and setting. Okay? Rising and setting. You cannot deny your divine responsibility. We are the gods and goddesses of the universe. We are the kings and queens of this planet. And the only way that is ever going to be free and everything is going to be cleansed and put in rightful order is when we accept our divine responsibilities as the children of the Most High. I want to thank y'all very much for coming out and being a part of this very, very powerful lecture. Let me get on up out of here. Let me get on up out of here. Let me get on up out of here. You come on in, Pharaoh.
All right. Yeah, I'm in the building. I'm just, letting you take it out. But hey, I appreciate them words too. And I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm over here, like I said, I'm already in next month. And I think we hit Islam next month. And then if I'm not mistaken, after Islam, we hit we hit Judaism or we hit Masonry. But long story short, what book was it that you got that remember we was in I don't know where the fuck we was at. We was somewhere and you had showed it was in the page of a book and you was like whatchamacallit, you showed the joint how the Prince Hall Masons, was basically not, they wasn't seen as official, because I want to put that with this shit, because I got some shit over here. And I got hold on, I'm about to read it. I'm gonna just give motherfuckers a little taste of this work.
Give them some work, baby. Give them some work. I know what book you talking about.
Cause I got it. I ain't gonna say the name of the book. Yeah, I'll send it to you personally. But after we hit Islam, I'll put it out.
You ain't got the brother. You talking to Tahuti, brother.
That's right. So yeah, that's right. So this shit say
all right here.
Oh, that's it, right?
Called Freemasonry at a Glance.
All right.
Randall E. Blight. And I'll just give it, I'll show it to you just so you can see it, because you brought it up. That's a very good point. I'm gonna just show it to you so you know exactly what page it is, and it ain't shit they could do about it. It ain't shit they could do about it. It's called Negro Masonry. And when they go on there, they say that shit fake.
Yeah. Now I got this shit over here too.
They say that shit clandestine, nigga. Accept that shit. I gotta find out what there you go. There you go, right there. I got it highlighted. I'll read it to you. Negro Masonry. It says, is Negro Freemasonry regular? That means, is it official?
Right.
A subject of dispute. Come on, like, subject of dispute. Prince Hall Masonry traces its authority back to the Grand Lodge of England under a charter granted September 20th, 1984. The subsequent history is not clear, however, and the claim of regularity is cloudy. Now, number one, it goes, now what's up under there? What is the present status of Negro Masonry in the United States? Masonic scholars agree that the Prince Hall Grand Lodge, Negro lodges emanate, was irregular and illegal. Therefore, Negro Masonry is clandestine.
Come on, man.
Page 55 of Freemasonry at a Glance. Randall E. Blight.
Oh yeah, they hit. See, I'm gonna read this shit right here. First, I'm gonna hit the Prince Halls, and then I'm gonna hit the Islams, and then we go. See, this book right here I'm reading is from a 33rd degree Mason who went rogue, and this nigga wrote a whole book. This book right here, this shit.
What's his name?
His name is, the author of this book is Tom C. McKinney, but the nigga being interviewed, I think his name is Evans Carey.
Okay.
And so
you had to hit me to it when you get a chance. I don't know if I heard.
Right. And so they asked the nigga, they said, who may join the lodge? That nigga said, to summarize, Freemasonry is open only to men. No women may be initiated unless you join your female fraternity lodge. And they said, who are good on report and who are freeborn, neither born in slavery nor bond service, nor the son of such person not born free. Now they asked the nigga right here, they said, are these restrictions on membership literally true? He said, yes. One of the things a master mason swears to not do with penalty of mutilation and death is that he will not take part in the initiation of what is considered a clandestine mason, being a black or a woman. So now they asked the nigga, whoa, I'm on their head. Now they asked the nigga, they said,
niggas, boy, it's crazy, man.
They asked that nigga, they said, but how do Masons justify this form of racial discrimination today? That nigga said, they usually don't try to. So now the next question, he said, they said, well, what is Prince Hall Masonry? The nigga said, Prince Hall Masonry is the Masonic system for blacks. It is exactly like white Masonry with the same rituals, same secrets, and same systems for higher degrees. It has its own shrine and same adoptive orders, Eastern Star, Rainbow Girls, etc. But it also has its own problems. And then they said, doesn't this mean that Masonry is open to blacks? They said, definitely not. Freemasonry is considered the legitimate system and looks upon Prince Hall Masonry as counterfeit and illegitimate imitation of the real thing. Prince Hall Masonry is classified as clandestine masonry, one of the things in which a master mason swears to take no part in under penalty of death.
Ooh. But you know what, as you get to doing that, and I'll get with you later, but this motherfucker is the one that really rewrote all the motherfucking Masonic code. They consider this motherfucker the greatest Mason. This motherfucker that wrote Morals and Dogma, his name is Albert Pike. Even in this book I just had, they say who the greatest Mason of all time. This motherfucker, he was a motherfucking Ku Klux Klan.
Wow.
Man, you're going to see many of the symbols of the Ku, they Masonic.
Right.
Masonic. All that's Masonic. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's why they
cracker letting your ass in, nigga.
Period. But then it gets deeper because I'm gonna hit them too because they asked the nigga. They said, "Well, do Prince Hall Masons let in whites?" And you already know what the answer was. Yeah. So you can't come and you can't.
No, this shit crazy. My uncle used to be fucking with them, man, and all that shit. He told, man, them niggas let a white boy come in and become the master. Let him become the master. A white boy, skip over brothers that been in the shit for years. Supposed to be up, deny him and let the white boy. And this is in, but I don't want to go too much in, but before they ever called, it was not originally called. When Prince Hall first founded it, it was called the African Lodge. But because them Negroes did not want to be connected to Africa, they changed it to the Prince Hall Masons. But it was originally called the African Lodge.
All right.
You see?
All right.
That was to his credit. He wasn't walking with them crackers like that. He already knew. But them Negroes wanted to be white man niggas, so that's why they changed.
Yeah, that's what the shit said. I didn't want to read the whole paragraph, but when they asked him, he said, "Once upon a time, I would have told you absolutely not." And he said, and when it first started, that due to their pride and them being denied all throughout slavery of being able to join our lodges, they wouldn't have let us in. But he said, modern day Prince Hall lodges, hell yeah, you can go up in there.
Ain't that crazy?
That's crazy. That's what he said.
The white boy giving it up.
Basically.
That a white boy?
Yeah, he white.
Oh yeah, the white boy giving it up. Ain't that a bitch? That's crazy. But that just show you. The white boy even looking at you niggas crawling on your knuckles.
Exactly.
Crawling on your knuckles, trying to be the white man. That's crazy. Well, shit, brother, man, we didn't put in work, man. We didn't went from 7 to goddamn 8. Ain't nobody say we ain't putting no work in, goddamn it. We put the work in. You got that work, family. So appreciate y'all. Let's get a bigger crowd in here for this Islam. Cause that's gonna be even, just as big or even bigger. Cause that's cause I'm gonna get these niggas mad even before this shit even gets started. I'm gonna get going upside their head before I even get to the lecture. So that's already gonna be a hell of a controversial because the Christians ain't gonna fight back. The Hebrews already beat up. And so the last little stronghold very well may be the Muslim, but that's a weak click because we done already jumped on the Bible. We done already jumped on Christianity, in which Islam is attached to both of them. Severely damaged already. You ever see that big ass United States battleship when they blew that hole in the side of that motherfucker?
Yeah.
That's Islam coming in the port, nigga. All you had to do is hit that bitch one more time, nigga, and we ain't even got to it yet. That's how it looked already when we hit on Hebrewism and Christian. That's that motherfucker with a hole in it. It's already ready to go down. All we had to do is make waves just a little bit, and that bitch going down. Then we move on to the rest. This is going to be a beautiful series, man. So, y'all come on now, be a part of this, continue to educate the family. We dropping not just history, not just science, politics, nationalism. You see what I'm saying? There's so much that go into these lectures. We know we waking our people up. We know we doing the right thing. Y'all stay strong. Y'all stay black. And we'll be back black at y'all ass again next month on the what?
Whatever the last Sunday is. I don't know the date.
The flyer's going up anyway. Y'all niggas know. So y'all stay tuned. All right, family. I'm out. You want to say any last thing? Any family in the? They good in the? they want to say some things or whatever.
Now they showing us love in the chat. Now we want to let y'all know, enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. I'm probably gonna, I'm gonna get on my Instagram and talk some shit like I always do.
Already, that.
Y'all have a good one. We definitely appreciate y'all back. I don't know if you can see the chat, but everybody, showing love and all that type.
No, I ain't. Let me look at it one time for. All right, I'm good. I love y'all, and then peace, love, and soul, y'all. Black power.
That's right. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good afternoon. Enjoy y'all Sunday. Shout out to everybody that's supporting and showing love. We'll be back at the last Sunday of next month, on here, and we'll probably be we will be in a city near you, within the month of February. So be on the lookout, and we're gonna keep rocking this shit every month till we knock everything down. So Islam, y'all ass up next, and it's going down. So that said, we love y'all. Peace.
Black power.